Okay, so we're no nearer to deducing this picture, but I have noticed a couple of things. So first of all, we have this. And, well, we are going to get off to an explosive moment.
Maybe that was a little overkill, but I'm sure Thor's big hammer here can straighten a few things out.
And, of course, the hammer we need for this cog. So, that's our cog.
Fixed and ready to be put back.
But before we do that, we are going to do something for our friend. We, of course, have the tiny plant. We have this box. Now, I'm blind. Completely missed the light switch above it. Which, as you can see, is right there. No wonder the box is empty. So, this spot is ideal for our little sprout. And it's going to grow! A little too big. But, we can now use the shears on it. Pick that up. And I'm not quite sure how to combine them. I guess we just combine these two and then put them in the vial.
How hard did you hit your head?
Empty vial?
Well,
Aha!
yeah, that'll work.
What about alcohol?
I gotta admit, sometimes when you play God, things turn out okay.
We have achieved it. Got our vial! Now, I don't know where he ran off to, that's the problem. Can we go find him? Hello, my friend, where have you ran? Hello? Hello? Come back! We want to help you! Okay, I literally have no idea where he's run off to. So that's unfortunate. Is he hiding in the bushes? Nope. Okay, we'll have to go find our friend in a bit. But we have a solution for him. That will help. And we can go back and sort our cog problem out. Our cognitive solution. Again, not sure about the key for up there, but that's a step for another day. Now, we have a cog to install. Okay. Okay, that was loud. That was really loud. Ooh. Ooh. That was the movement of it going back. So now we can go underground, underground, underground. And I have no idea what we're doing with this, but Not sure about this one, Chief. Their psychology. Make them all red. Will then make them all green. No. Hold on, let's try and just roughly get these to the same spot. I don't know how I managed that, but I did. Wow. I'm not sure what we've just achieved down here, but it looks like a death trap. Do we step in it?
A word to the not so wise.
No, we do
the
not.
Water still has electricity running through it.
You don't say. Okay, let's try it without the electric. Aha! And we have a plug hole.
This drain perfectly symbolizes my life.
Warning, power failure,
It's a card
system
reader,
offline.
and I'll need the electricity to be on for it to work.
Haha.
This cellar door has a card reader on. This cellar door has a card reader on the
Yes,
side.
but where is the card? That is the question. I don't think we've found a card so far. So again, Mr. Luthor.
Something tells me no one was coming in here for cheap eye surgery.
Yeah, I don't think that was the case either. But I think this is time for another little hop away. Figure out where on earth we find the card, because do we have a card? Photo, photo, fax, napkin, fax, paper, paper. That's not going to help, that's not going to help, and that's not going to help. So, we shall figure out how to get past that, which I'm assuming... Oh, what was that? Ah! Aha! What do we have here?
The zipper on this cushion's stuck. I'll need something to help me open.
Oh, you mean like pliers?
It's a safe key.
A safe key. And this one? Hold on. This one can open, but I hate you, game. I hate you. Right. The safe key. Does that fall up here? I would assume. I shall assume you are for you. Right. Safe key.
The picture looks similar to the one
Oh, yeah.
downstairs, except the one downstairs had 3 numbers on it.
Ah. I think there's a 3, a 7, and an 8, if I remember rightly. Okay. I might have a number on. I'm pretty sure when I looked at this picture though, there's definitely a 3 and a 7 that I can make out from the shape of it. So we're going to... Okay, so I don't think we necessarily have to get this picture correct. We just need to manipulate it in a way in which we can understand. So I'm going to try not to shuffle it up too much. Doesn't mean I'm not going to shuffle it up too much, but see, there's a 7. That is a 3 or an 8. Kind of looks like an 8 to be honest. Not sure what the other number is though. Oh, 6. There's a 6 there. That is a 6. That's 7, that's 6, and that is a 3. I want to say a 3. A 3 or an 8. So we've got a 7, 6, and something that's a 3 or an 8.
I bet this could increase my defense by +5.
Okay, Tex. But more useful is 3, 6, and 7. And if it's not a 3, it's an 8. So we'll try the combinations we can. So 3, 6, 7. 3, 7, 6. There we go.
Security card.
And we know where to go use that. So let's run down into the underground. We're going underground, underground. We're going to run past here and we shall enter. Yeah, with our new found security card, I guess. Yes.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Margaret made sure this place was soundproof.
Yeah. I wonder why.
There's more books in here than in my county library. Cursed government spending cuts.
Okay, this looks interesting. I think we just work our way around the room.
It's a chemical mixer for creating medicine. I'll need to place a vial filled with alcohol and valerian flowers in here to create medicine for Mantis. It's a chemical mixer for creating medicine. I'll need to place a vial filled with alcohol and valerian flowers in here to create medicine for Mantis.
I feel like we might have one of them right here.
That ought to do it. This medicine should control Mantis's pain.
Should. Being the operative word. So, angry man plus medicine equals hippie. Got it. Nothing stuck behind. What are you for, my friend? We can't interact with you. Okay. We can interact
That's
with this
the
helmet.
Interocitor IQ measurement system. I should try this baby out and see what a genius I am.
About 3.
Don't, Tex. You may not like what you find.
He's definitely below a 10. Alright. Imbecile.
Dr. Zaius was right.
Eh,
A man
not
like
too bad.
you is inferior to the simian in every way.
I mean, that's
This
better than
machine
I would have gave him.
monitors electrical activity in your heart.
Quite a bit of blood on that.
Now there's something you don't typically see in a residential home.
That is true.
The glass is shattered. Something trying to get in or out?
Out, I would assume. Nothing in that drawer? What about this one? Nope. 2 empty drawers. And a bloody bit fell. What on earth is she doing?
I've assembled the spirit radio. Tonight will be my first attempt to contact my husband. The radio is working. I hear voices that are incoherent, eerie, and tantalizing. There must be some way to amplify the power. My last attempt was a near disaster, similar to what happened to Tesla back in 1899. The frequency caused a vibration that increased until I thought the house would split in 2.
But thankfully, it
I
did
had
not.
to smash the radio. Now I have to start all over. I don't want to get my hopes too high, but I believe I've made contact. I brought the radio into the lab, and I swear that being close to Charles's cryo chamber has intensified the signal. I'm sure it's his voice, but I can't understand what he's saying. I've recorded hours of the voice and had experts analyze the audio from every angle. We've deciphered 3 words: void, return, immortal. I've reached an impasse. I wonder if the Tesla egg, could it amplify the radio's power? It's been weeks since I've heard Charles's voice on the spirit radio. I wonder if the Gideon parasites have moved ahead without me and brought him back to life. It's been years since I made an entry in this video journal. Charles is dead and lost to me forever, and I will die soon. The translator lives, and one way or another, whoever sees this, Mantis, Mason, it's up to you to stop the translator.
Stopping the translator isn't going to be easy, and the Tesla egg and spirit radio seem to be the keys. Somehow the information Margaret Leonard took to the grave needs to be uncovered. Is that even possible? I have an eerie feeling it is. Looks like something unethical happened in here.
Really?
Looks like something unethical happened. It's my apartment from my old UI of U days.
Nothing in the box. Well, not sure what was meant to achieve in here. We've looked at everything. Can we take the vial? I think we kind of need to take the vial. Or do we just waltz out and hit a cutscene? Nope. Game.
Looks like something unethical happened in
Yes,
here.
I kind of established that one, Tex.
Now there's something you don't typically see in a residential home.
What are we meant to do next, Tex?
The glass is shattered.
Yes, we know.
Was something trying to get in or out?
Out. Definitely out. My money is definitely on out. Ooh, newspaper bill. Okay. I definitely aren't seeing what I'm supposed to probably be seeing in here. We've interacted with pretty much everything in here. The bid phone. Nope, that's just gonna nope, nope, nope. We don't need to see the scan. Margaret. Margaret. Get on my screen.
I've assembled the spirit
We know.
radio. Tonight will be my first attempt to contact my husband.
Can I just...
Stopping the translator isn't going to be easy, and the Tesla egg and
That's what we
spirit
did.
radio seem to be the keys. Somehow, the information Margaret Leonard took to the grave needs to be uncovered. Is that even possible? I have an eerie feeling.
Oh, we do have the file.
Well, hell, that ought to do it. This medicine should control Mantis.
So, can we just go find Mantis now? And that is...
I waited near the front door,
There we go.
ready for him
That's
to
it.
show up, but not as ready as I should have been.
He's going to jump scare us, isn't he? Yep. Mantis, chill out.
Sorry. I can't control it.
State the obvious. Ignore the obvious. Strike deal. State the
Are
obvious.
you the one who prays? Oh my hell, praying mantis. God, what an idiot.
That was Margaret's code. So she did send you. It just seems strange she took such a risk coming to see you. So she could give you the injection.
How do you know about that?
Because I was there. And she wanted you to forget everything you had done.
Yeah, well, she pretty much accomplished that.
Yeah. And here you are. Seems kind of strange.
Strange? You know what I find strange? I saw a video of Margaret torturing you.
She wasn't torturing me. She had been helping me for a very long time.
But you're a Morlock. She made you this way.
You can't blame her. I chose this path. I volunteered to take one of the greatest technological leaps of all time, cryotechnology. I was one of the founding members of the Tesla Legacy Society. Along with others, I allowed myself to die and be brought back. We dreamed of waking to a world reborn. But we found ourselves worse off than before. And worst of all, we no longer were the people we had been. The cryosleep had unforeseen complications.
Well, at least cryogenics is now partially covered under major medical.
Only a few of us escaped the physical deformities from the freeze. Worse is what it did to our minds. Drove us to madness.
So how come the Tesla Society hasn't taken care of you guys? Certainly the burden shouldn't just fall on Margaret.
The Tesla Legacy Society and its creations are no more.
So what happened? I mean, I know a little of your history since Charles Johansson joined you.
Johansson. I believed in him once. He was our martyr. We carried his work to the foot of his holy cryo chamber. We knew that one day he would return to take us to this glorious future.
And he did return.
Yeah, he was now the translator. He was delusional only as the greatest zealots are. He believed he knew the will of Tesla.
Maybe
He was going to create a gateway, a celestial conduit between heaven and earth. He called it the immortal coil.
Gotcha.
He was determined to build it at any cost. And in the end, we banished him from the society. But he didn't stay banished. Months later, he returned with a small group of men, led by the one known as Slade. They attacked the facility, sparing no one. I saw Slade himself put a gun to my wife's head while she begged for her life. And he pulled the trigger. When it was over, they removed every trace of the Tesla Legacy Society. Its files, its equipment. There was only one thing left behind.
And that was?
A key bit of information. The spirit radio frequencies. They were stored in the clouds that Charles never knew about.
And these were important.
It may be the only way to stop Charles from activating the immortal coil.
And that would be bad?
It's very bad. As in splitting the planet in two bad. I'll tell you where to find the egg. But I need you to find those frequencies first.
Before I head off to the
we have a deal.
Tesla Legacy Society, I get a call from Thompson Ald inviting me over to his house. Sounds like he's ready to talk.
Any luck locating the spirit radio?
I've got some leads, but it all seems to tie to something called the Immortal Coil.
I found something that you might find interesting. They did some experiments with interfacing brain circuitry. You might have been one of the first test subjects.
I'm sorry.
Memories are simply electronic impulses, and we are the sum of our memories. Now, on a cellular level, you're a completely different person than you were 7 years ago. But your essence is exactly the same as it was that night with Chelsea outside of the Golden Pagoda.
How do you know about Chelsea?
Well, first, and you may already know this, Chelsea is Margaret Leonard's daughter. Now, Margaret had lost her husband, and she was overwhelmed. So she put Chelsea in the care of a mutant family, the Bandos, and then tried to forget that she'd ever had a child.
That's pretty cold.
Well, it was a decision that she's regretted for decades. And years later, when she found Chelsea living at the Ritz, she rented a room so she could be close, but never revealed her true identity.
Yeah, and that's why we got abducted.
Now, Margaret was being funded by Gideon Enterprises, and an opportunistic manager named Dalton Fisk found out that Margaret's husband had stolen some very important documents.
The Tesla cache.
Dalton tried to force Margaret into reanimating Charles, but she refused and then disappeared. But then Dalton discovered that she had a daughter, and he came after her. Now, this much I can tell you. She's alive and well and living a new life. But I hope you'll understand that even if I could tell you more, I wouldn't.
Margaret was so frightened for Chelsea she gave her away. I mean, if I have to, I will too, because I never want to put Chelsea's life in danger.
I'm glad that you see it that way. It's really for the best. And now you have your own new life to lead. Which reminds me, I meant to get you the canister.
Yeah, except I can't remember my new life.
Well, maybe that's not such a bad thing. But if you decide to use the spirit radio to try to get answers, you'll need help. Wait here.
This is where I come in. How about we go get that cryo chamber with old Maggie's head in it?
We can't let him have it.
Hold on, partner there. No need to get violent or anything. Let's just see if we can work this out, okay?
Okay.
Oh, up there, is it?
You're hurt pretty bad. We've got to get you to the hospital.
No, you have to stop him. If they get inside her head, it will undo everything that Mason was fighting for.
Look, I know what they're after, and I think I can beat them to it. It's the Tesla egg, so let's just get you out of here.
Go! Go!
You're coming with me. Come on. I couldn't shake the look of fear I saw in Alt's eyes as he was lying in a pool of his own blood. Slade had blown a hole through the little man without even a second thought. Could I really have been partners with someone like that? Maybe I did change over the last 7 years, but if I did, it has to be possible to change back. I need a weapon I can use against these psychopaths. I knew my only hope was somewhere at the Tesla Institute. Slade's trumped me at every corner, but the ace may be at Tesla.